This segment is sponsored by the Thumbs Up Guys. Could a gin fizz land you in the joints, or a Long Island lead to lockup? Well, Brandon Dawson and Jeffrey Ward are here with more on open container laws. Always good to see you guys.
Great to see you.
Yeah, I'm thirsty. How
Yeah,
about you?
yeah.
We got some cocktails on set.
Right, we need some. All right, so seriousness now. So what is Charleston's open container law, and like where is it legal to drink in public?
Really nowhere.
Nowhere.
And nowhere in Charleston. No,
Okay.
you know, at one time you could out on Folly, but they shut that down.
Good old days, yeah.
Yeah. But no, in Charleston, no open containers in public. I mean,
Okay.
you can be in a bar or a restaurant on that property, but don't step on the sidewalk with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple exceptions are, special permits. I think St. Patrick's Day is a good example. What they close down the street, they get festivals. They have a special permit to sell alcohol during that specific day and time.
Okay.
But yeah, as Jeff said, it's typically you have to be able to consume the beverage in the location in which you purchase it. Boating is one that you actually are allowed to. So if you're out on the boat, that would be an area that you can do it. But none of the beaches. Everybody ruined that out on Folly, just creating a big pile of trash out there.
Yeah, that's a sad day.
Yeah.
So you can go to Savannah though. They call them travelers.
Yes.
Different rules down there.
Different rules in Savannah.
All right, another question, and we were just discussing in the studio. Everyone had a different idea. Can passengers have a drink while driving? I said no, no open.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Like
South
a
Carolina,
terrible
You'd be correct.
But there
Yeah.
are some states, as we found out, that do allow that. So with all these people moving to Charleston or visiting, there might be some confusion, like, oh, this is cool, but not cool here.
No, so there's no exceptions
Yeah.
under South Carolina law, no open containers in a vehicle, period. Some people might think a party bus or a limousine or things like that, you might be able to have it because, you're obviously being driven by a professional driver, but there's no carve out for situations like that either. Zero.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
So in the back of a limo, technically, you're not supposed to have champagne.
Correct, and the driver of the vehicle can be ticketed for that, even if they are not consuming. If they have open containers in the car, they can also be held responsible. So they really are trying to, eliminate any sort of drinking and driving. And I think part of that is South Carolina does have a very high rate of drinking and driving. We see a lot of it this time of year. As well, and so anything we can do to curb drinking and driving, we really always hope that everyone will take an Uber, have a DD, not drink and drive. And so.
Well, this leads me to the next question. Like, we want you to take an Uber or a Lyft and be safe. I think we already touched on this, but like, even if you're an Uber or Lyft, do those open container rules change? Which you're going to tell me.
No
special Uber.
I feel like Jeff's like, don't be dumb.
No exceptions. And, and if you think about it, how do you police it? I mean, in reality, it's just easier to shut it down
if
completely.
Someone did have the drink as a driver.
Exactly.
And
you're driving me, you're drinking, but then we get pulled over, you hand me the drink, and like, oh no, that's just my passenger's drink.
Yeah.
Well, that just creates all these gray areas. And one thing the law does try to do is eliminate as much gray area as possible. So cut and dry law. Under no circumstance can you have an open container. It's just easier to enforce.
Yeah, and we're grateful that it's that way. It's not just Charleston, it's statewide.
Yeah.
Right.
And
absolutely.
Transporting of alcohol. So if it's closed, maybe you had half a bottle of liquor and you need to transport that. It needs to be in the trunk, or if you don't have a car, if you have an SUV, you don't necessarily have a trunk. It needs to be all the way in the back, out of reach of the driver. Is typically what they're looking for there. So you can legally transport it and not have a broken seal, but it is kind of a gray area.
Glad you brought that up.
Put that
That's a
in the
good point.
trunk if you have one.
All right, guys, thank you so much. What's the best way for viewers to get a hold of you?
You can give us a call, 843-885-8000. Visit mpain.com. Any of our social media, if you can't remember that, though, just Google Thumbs Up Guys. We'll pop right up.
There you go. Always good to see you. We're going to take a break. We've got more Low Country Live right after this.